So today we are going to react to Joe Bart. So let's see. Joe Bart right there. Should be loading. Hold on. Here. We do a little bit of that for you guys. Is that is that a little bit better? Okay, I think it is. If it will load. Maybe. Just maybe. Have to do this. Then I have to go back. Okay, so now let's go to YouTube. Now we're gonna react. Actually, if you want, together we're going to watch Saranster doing I Took My Water Bike to Death Lake. Alright, shout out Saranster for making this video happen, and you go subscribe.
In the middle of nowhere, hours from civilization, lies a graveyard, hundreds of miles long, with only one way in and no way out. Two of the fastest electric water bikes and two of the new eRide Pro 4.0s. We are going to the Death Lake.
Okay, so now he's going to the Death Lake.
We leave tonight, no sleep, driving through 3 states, towing 2,000 pounds of water bikes,
crap.
loaded by Captain Chuck. Jacob is assembling the new eRide Pro 4.0s, and these Taiga jet skis are over $20,000 each. This is hard to watch, but they sit perfectly on the trailer. The bikes are loaded, and we are ready for the 8-hour drive ahead of us to our Airbnb in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. So now he's going to the basically middle of nowhere. Okay. Let's see.
My mind is racing looking at the Death Lake for the first time. But
Holy
it's too late to
crap,
turn
that's
back.
so cool. That is so cool.
We made it. Take these off. The feeling of floating off of the trailer is so cool. We're on the water. Loud mode engaged, but this is full power? No. Oh, fuck. I'm full throttle. This is all I'm getting.
That's not good.
Oh. Let's go. I was so sad for a second. It is dangerously hot out. It's over 100 degrees even on the water. And this lake is so desolate that there's only the one boat launch, and then the rest of this lake, which is massive, there's no civilization.
Gosh.
There's no roads. There's no access points. The further we go in this direction, the further we get away from any kind of help. So looking at my battery, I'm like, man, get me home, please. It's so nice on the water. You can just do anything.
I really want a jet ski, and I already have a dirt bike,
It's
but
so
like
easy
a
to
jet
get
ski would
lost
be
out here.
so
You could go
cool.
right, you could go left, and they both look the same. That is a police boat up ahead. It's funny, I wasn't even thinking about getting pulled over. We do have all the registration. I went to the DMV 3 times to register the skis, register the trailer. So if we get pulled over, I should be fine. But it is funny, I was thinking, man, at least I don't have to worry about the police out here. But there they are, as they should be. They gave us a wave, that's awesome. Just got out of the no-wake zone. We can start ripping. We're out. All right, now we're moving. We are moving. It's like riding in the dirt, but every second the terrain is changing right in front of you, and you have to adjust to it. Jim enjoying his Uncrustable. And they say the two best
Oh my
days
god,
of
I
a man's
love
life is the day he buys the
Uncrustables.
boat and the day he sells it, because it sucks to own. But having the jet ski lets me go to crazy places like this without the inconvenience of boat ownership. Here we go. It's gonna start getting a lot tighter up here. Jim's at 58%, I'm at 60%. We're gonna have to turn around at 50, there's just no other way. but I want to see how deep we can get into this labyrinth. It's so peaceful. I kind of like going slow. Hella chill. It's usually in trying to go as fast as possible, dangerous as possible, stupid as possible. But this is just so pleasant, totally legal. I'm taking my time. Got my buddy over there.
That is so cool.
This is a nice change up. I will say though, I want to rip in sport mode. I'm thinking about it. The water is so green. It's so clear. You can see straight to the bottom.
Wow.
I love how the water is reflecting up onto the rocks.
It'd be
It's
so
dancing.
nice to swim there.
I'm gonna go a little faster. Come on, it is so smooth to go. It's like a mirror. No way.
That is so cool.
Oh wow. I think I got some shade
Guys,
over here. There we
Go
go.
shout out Sarancer, bro. Go subscribe to him.
Now. Barely into this thing. It keeps going and going. Never seen anything like this. Straight out of Star Wars. The water is all
Literally.
dirty. I don't know about dirty, but it's got something on the surface here. Oh, this might be the end of the... That's the end of it. This might be getting too shallow for me. I'm turning around. I think I can feel myself touching the bottom. Oh, so sketchy. Helmet's coming off. Jim and I are just gonna hang out for a second. No helmet on type vibe. Ice cold Saratoga. Out on the water, bro. Bro got the Uncrustable. Hella vibe.
Uncrustables, bro. So nice.
This has been one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life. And I'm freaking out a little bit. Because Jim is under 50% battery. And we have a long way to get back. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, nice, good see. We're out of the 5 mile per hour zone, but now it's a question of do we even want to go over 5 miles an hour? I'm at 51%, so I'm not in that much better of a position than Jim is. If we don't make it back to the truck, I have no idea what we're gonna do. We each have a rope, so if one of us has battery, we can tow the other guy. But we both basically have the same batteries, so I don't know how that'll work. I don't know if this is more efficient or less efficient. Definitely less efficient. I can feel the drag. That's the only problem with electric is range anxiety. And it's real. It's serious anxiety. Like, if we don't make this back to the truck, by the way, it's even wavier now than before. We're screwed. There's no roads here. What, are they going to bend over this wall and pick the jet ski up? But I'll try not to dwell on that too much. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this ride, the rest of my 49%. Man, this ski is tearing up my ankle. Should have kept socks on. What a weird environment. Like, pure desert. Like, almost a cartoon type desert. Boom, water.
Wow.
Desert, water.
That is
Jim's
so
eating his
cool.
pickles.
I wonder where this is.
Not a bad spot to have some pickles. Checking my map here. Man, we are making no progress. Holy, this is a long lake. Let's dock at the beach. God, I hope there's no crazy rocks here. This could be a terrible decision, but I feel like it's worth it. Oh, it's rocky, back up. Here's better. Let's go. Dude, I'm a pirate.
Whoa.
Parker right there. Oh, the sand is so soft. Private beach. There's nothing out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. I got one of the best snacks of all time. Don't play. There's like a natural seat right here. Don't mind if I do. That's only this. That's what I'm saying. It's super far.
Where we gotta go here?
We're gotta go here. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're out. That's really a cool spot. Never been somewhere like that before.
That is really
A
cool.
private beach in the middle of the desert.
Comment down below, guys, if
Relaxation
you've ever
oasis.
been here.
We got 22% on the battery, and my hopes are still on the rocks. It is much flatter here. We just got out of the no wake zone, and we are now cruising. Hopefully this is an efficient speed to take, but we'll get back with like a couple percentage left over. Oh, I'm gonna f this up. No. Let's go. Let's go. This is fun being on the back. Mission success. We got the skis loaded up. No one's stranded.
Bro, that's so cool.
One of the best bikes of all time is officially dead. The E-Ride Pro 3.0 is discontinued. It's now the E-Ride Pro 4.0, which is basically the same bike we all know and love, with a couple upgrades, and then they kept it at the same price. So we got more power. We're at 18 kilowatts now instead of 16 kilowatts. We got upgraded front suspension, and we have upgraded lights. We got high beams and low beams, as well as turn signals in the front and in the back. E-Ride Pro got sued. They have to put the plastic cover on the new E-Ride Pro 4.0, so this is what it comes looking like. I actually think it looks really good in person with the plastic cover, but you can just take it off and have that classic look that we all love. Right behind me is a 10-mile trail. Let's test out the new 4.0s. Freshy. Straight off for Ronster Rides. Brand new bike.
Ronster
Here we go,
Rides,
race
bro.
mode.
Go check out Ronster
Look how
Rides
that
too.
picks up. Whoa. Oh, it still has the brake sensors in, so that just almost threw me over the bars. That's our Airbnb. You see the jet skis in my truck? And the trail entrance is right here. We're in such a cool place. Here's the trail. Just
Wow.
started riding it, and it's already one of the most beautiful trails I've ever been on. That's the lake over there. You can't see the water because it's so canyonated. I just made that word up.
That looks like the
Why is this such a nice
Grand
looking
Canyon.
road? I gotta go down this road. I know I'm not allowed to, but we got the dual sport tires on the 4.0, just like on the 3.0. So it ends up being really good on the street. My helmet does not want to stay down. Wow.
My helmet does that too.
Let's
It
go to
like
the race
has a
mode.
speed limit,
Full
and
throttle.
it just yeah.
The speed limit's 25. We're going a little faster than that. Badass bikes. I'm so happy they did not nerf the 3.0. I was afraid that when E-Ride Pro got sued and they had to change their design, that they were going to make it ugly and slow or whatever. They basically kept it the same except for having that cover, which does change the look of the bike enough to not look like a Sur-Ron, which is the problem they're dealing with. And it actually looks pretty decent. I've heard a couple of people say it looks even better with this cover. And the bike's faster. It's got turn signals, high beams, better suspension. Like, they did not nerf it, thankfully. Right on the edge. Oh, that is stunning and unique. Man, the camera is doing no justice. This is one of the most spectacular views I've ever seen. Need a water break. It is scorchingly hot out.
That is really nice.
This place reminds me of 127 Hours.
It does look like, it
Where that
does
guy
look
gets
really hot too.
Caught in the rock, and has to cut it off. This is the best trail I've ever ridden, period. Best views combined with the best terrain, and it just keeps going on and on. Oh, I love the little plants coming out through the stones. I've always said the 3.0 is pretty much the perfect bike, which is why I was so nervous about the 4.0, because how do you make something that's already perfect any better? But I think they did a really good job. Give it a little bit more power, not that it needed it, but give it a little bit, just a little bit more power, and some lights, and call it a day. Flock camera, damn. I hope it doesn't care about this. But no, we're allowed to be here. What are your thoughts on flock cameras? In China, they have that. They've been having that. And they say if somebody steals your phone anywhere in Shanghai, they can track them down. The police, within 20 minutes, or maybe it was 2 hours, they can figure out exactly where the person is that stole your phone. That is pretty nice. But at what cost? At the cost of your privacy. But then people might say, well, if you have nothing to hide, then you should have no problem with that. I think America sits in a nice little middle ground where no one's watching us all the time, as much as they do in China. If someone was watching me right now, I think they'd be enjoying the view, because this is in world-class riding right now. Yo.
I'm here on the ridge. You see me flashing?
Holy, you got there fast. Jim, that has to be a peak ride.
Bro, I've always wanted to ride here. I remember when we were in Hawaii and I said, 2 places I've always wanted to ride, Utah and Hawaii.
There we go. Right back at the Airbnb.
Bro, this is the life. Literally, like, this is the life.
Here he goes. It's just the two of us. Jim flew home, so I still need to get the truck. Okay, I hope that doesn't float away. I'm gonna go in the wild too. And do some donuts.
Oh. That'd be so nice to swim in, too. Like,
I like this lake a lot because I don't feel like I'm trapped in it, like at the last one. And there's these beautiful beaches all along it. That's how I saw it on the map. It's like these turquoise beaches. Let's go check them out. Full throttle. It is wild that we're in the deep, deep, dangerously hot desert, but we're jet skiing in an oasis. Got him! I'm so curious why the water changes color there. It
yeah.
doesn't look like it's any more shallow. Yesterday when we were at that incredible portion of the lake, Jim was behind a tourist guide on a kayak, and the tourist guide is leading a group of people, and he's smoking a cigarette, and when he finishes smoking the cigarette, he throws it in the water. It's the most
Bruh.
beautiful place in the world. And Jim said something. Jim always says something. That's why I love Jim. And Jim said, "Are you seriously throwing that in the water at this beautiful place?" And the guy replied, "Oh yeah, well you're on a gas jet ski and you're leaking into the water." And Jim was such a boss. He was like, "Oh yeah, these are electric." So shout out to the Taiga for giving us that opportunity to
Bro, I
put it in
love
place.
that.
That was the one part of the ride I didn't have my helmet on. I wish I had it on camera though. We are at Sota Adventures here in southern Utah, one of the only places in the world where you can rent an E-Moto and get a guided tour in one of the most beautiful places in the universe. Got the Ultra B, and we got the massive Canon Razor coming with us. I'm back on the new E-Rad Pro 4.0. This battery cover is growing on me.
W video, bro. W
The
video.
Razor's leading the way. Let's go. That's street legal here in Utah. You're too cool. We got a little ride out. This is sick. Yee. Our tour guide's popping a wheelie. I'm just following the leader. We were literally jet skiing 20 minutes ago. We brought our own bikes, but the fact that you could rent bikes and have a guided tour in a place this beautiful, and we're just barely getting started, it's really cool. We're in the dirt. Hey, let's go. Here's the sand you were talking about.
Let's see if you guys can hit that red rock sand, huh?
Let's get it. Let's get it. What are most of the bikes you rent out?
Most of it, we have the 79 bike, but we also have these Surons right here.
People can rent the Ultra B.
Ultra Bs are new.
There's a tortoise area. It just keeps getting redder and redder. This is like another world. I'm shocked we're allowed to ride here. Usually someplace this beautiful you're not allowed to ride, but this is totally allowed. Hey, let's go. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at this. Oh my god. No way, dude. The sand really just makes it 10 times harder. Yeah, hey, dude. Wow. Woo, that was awesome. Oh, this is the sand. Hella sandy. Yeah. That's only one of the few times you actually need race mode. So Utah is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I think it just speaks for itself. Every state in America has a motto. The people's state. The first state. You know what Utah's motto is for the state? It's just one word. Industry. That's the motto they came up with. I would call it something more dramatic and worthy of such landscape. Natural perfection. Dude, imagine you don't even own a bike. You just come here and rent one and they take you here. This is a special, shout out Sota Adventures. This guy has such a cool job. He leads e-moto tours around southern Utah. Rides an Ultra B for a living. There's water here? No way. Dude. When you said river, I just assumed it was dried up because we're in the desert. This is an actual river. Oh, this is really random. Whoa. Oh, urban exploration in the desert? No way, dude. Come on, dude, thanks for showing me this place. Oh. Way bigger than it was. Dude, you had some hang time on that. These are dangerous sticking out like that. At least they're painted. Hey, they're having a dance party. Hey, oi! Wow. Yeah. The squadron. In this video, we unboxed my 2 new Taiga Orcas, the fastest electric jet skis in the world, alongside.
Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for today's video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.